The new Nee Soon GRC is made up of two former SMCs, Nee Soon East, Nee Soon Central, and parts of Sembawang and Ang Mo Kio GRCs. It's now one of the largest GRCs with close to 150,000 voters, and it will be contested this election by the Workers' Party and the PAP. The PAP team is led by Home Affairs and Law Minister Shanmugam, who was previously an MP at Sembawang GRC. After nomination had closed, Mr. Shanmugam urged voters to consider who would make a difference in their lives.
Over the next 5 years, ask yourself, who will make your life better? Who will make your job safe? Who will make a difference to your flats? And who will make your neighborhood better? They can criticize, but they cannot deliver.
What is your answer to people who say that Singapore needs more opposition in Parliament?
First question you ask is, you must vote for the candidate who can best serve you. Second question, but should we not have some voices in the opposition in Parliament? But in the next Parliament there are going to be 18 non-PAP members of Parliament questioning the government, asking questions, of whom a minimum of 9 would be from the opposition, either elected or as NCMPs. There will be a minimum of 9. Of course, if they can persuade voters that they are the better choice, maybe more.
The PAP team will face off a team from opposition Workers' Party. The PAP candidates for Nee Soon GRC are Shanmugam, Lee Biwa, Lee Wee Kiek, Mohammad Faisal Ibrahim, and new candidate Patrick Tay. The Workers' Party team consists of Po Lee Guan, who contested in Nee Soon East SMC in 2001 and 2006, as well as John Yam Po Nam, Watson Chong, Angela Un, and Sajiv Kamalasanan. Nee Soon is a new GRC, which means both teams fielded are relatively new as well.
The strength of the team is not judged by quote-unquote the newness of the composition of the team. You've got to look at the people. This is a team that we will say to the people, we are candidates. We will go there and we'll ask people to give us their support.
I think we feel confident. We don't want to speculate. And I think we put in our best effort. I believe we leave it to the voters to decide.
When speaking to the media at Admiralty Secondary School, where the PAP and the Workers' Party filed their nomination papers, both teams expressed a desire to represent the concerns of Singaporean workers.
We're working with Nee Soon and we're working with Dr. Po, and I think we believe Nee Soon is a place where, in terms of the population profile, there are more lower and middle income earners, and I believe we can be more effective to reach out these people compared to incumbent.
One of the key things that if I'm elected into office will be to champion for workers so that there will be a greater representation of them in terms of the coverage of the Employment Act. As we know, the Employment Act is the sole employment legislation that provides access or remedies or redress for workers in general. So I think one of my key focus would be to really push for the ambit or the scope of the Employment Act to be stretched a bit more to cover a greater group of workers at large in Singapore. Particularly the professional managers and executives. I think increasingly, based on our worker profile, as we know, about 52% of our workers actually belong to this category of professionals, managers and executives. So therefore, I think there's a need to constantly review the Employment Act so that we can stay relevant, so that we provide adequate safety nets and coverage for workers in general.
For the full interview, check out our following clips.